Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. We're starting this game paused because the moment I exited the portal over here, I noticed that this heroic opponent was charging at us. And of course, we want to start this with a fight. So, let's do this. Say hello to our new temporary little friend, Aldenar the Undying. I think we should teach him the true meaning of undying. And it is not what he's doing. As well, he will be dying rather hard. Also, we got a blueprint. Death Chill relic. Death Chill aura. Hey, Death Chill, isn't that what the occultist sort of kind of thing in Titan Quest used to have? The spirit mastery. I think that one had a death chill aura. Must be toggled. 15 meter radius, does cold damage, vitality damage, chance of frostburn, and increased cold and vitality damage. It's pretty powerful actually. Adds a bunch of damage to your attacks, some resistance. There's worse things to have, but it's pretty expensive. Gunslinger talisman, guile, which is what we want. And a bunch of other things. Well, it's useful to learn. Well, I don't think we're ever gonna do something with it. And these guys are just begging for it. It's very inviting to murder them as well.
That skill's not ready.
So, this episode we're gonna take the fight to the Dermapterans. Blah, word. Which are the bugs that are making town life a bit difficult to the west. So of course, dope hero that we are, we're gonna help them reconquer the farms and then get some food back on the table. And hopefully ship some of the food back to where we came from. So, different types of enemies, different types of damage. We'll have to be a bit cautious here, see what happens. How we can deal with it. How it will deal with us. No, bugs of course have a bit of a poisonous affinity. But they might be doing other things as well. Poison of course we are pretty decent at dealing with. Via the druid specialization.
I can't do that yet.
Constellation rather. The druid constellation. No, it reduces the duration of poison and bleeding effects on us. In addition to that,
I can't do that
whenever
yet.
we trigger the ability, we are further reducing the duration of bleeding and poison effects on us. So therefore they do less damage because they stick around for a shorter time. They're just hunting for the nests. That will allow us to reconquer this area. And after that, we're gonna push forward. There's a waypoint here to grab. There's
That skill's not ready.
well, we'll see if we can make it to the Queen's Hive or not. Might be a little bit too ambitious for a single episode. But we'll see.
I can't do that yet.
It's, again, it's a decent build up here. You start with some simple just melee mobs. Now you get some viziers, which technically I think could cast some spells or have some special abilities. In this case though, the vizier was about the same.
Can't do that yet.
Later on of course you will have to face a couple of Grand Vizier uniques, which are a bit more potent. Let's just keep sticking to the outsides here. So house with the treasure chest or a journeyman's pack. Poor journeymans. And we just get some yellows. Nothing in the garden. Indeed, nothing in the garden. Too bad. Oh, I think last episode or the episode before that we found this very nice amulet. I think it was last one. It dropped from a unique. A ton of health, physique, armor, and 28% increased retaliation damage. So we have equipped this now and put a board stone in it. The previous one had a decent chunk of lightning resistance and I think that was the most important bit. So we lost that. Our lightning resist is now back down to 37%, which is pretty low. But we gained 800 points of health, which I think more than makes up for it. And of course, increased retaliation damage means mobs are gonna take even more damage when they try to hurt us. And of course, if mobs die early, they do less damage, which again is a defensive bonus. And that is 10. We have conquered the bugs. Bug be gone.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. How many? See, single hit, 3/4 of its health gone. Also for one of these larger ones. Yeah. Once it gets attacking, really murders itself rather quickly.
That skill's not ready.
The map from Slicer, that's a sword that's unique to the Raptorants.
I can't do that yet.
It's literally just a talon. Quick cuts and whirling death. If you're playing a Nightblade, there are worse things to get if you're using those skills. Back to the road. And we find ourselves a Dahlia's Diary, which is a quest item we can hand in to Dahlia. So on higher difficulty levels there's actually a hidden quest tied to this. Turns out her dreams of being a hero are kind of based on truth. There's a pretty decent legendary tie to it. But it won't be relevant until we get to ultimate difficulty. So for now, we don't have to pay attention to it. And I see a desert or a shrine to the west, so we're gonna go there after we kill these bugs. Because, well, just like these ethereals earlier, they're just begging for it. We need to protect the neighborhood. Though, I have to admit, killing zombies, it does feel slightly more heroic than squishing bugs. Even though they are really, really large bugs. It's just that, yeah, as monsters rank against each other, bugs aren't just not that scary. Oh, we need a mutagenic ichor. So let's portal back to town and pick one up. Nice thing about having unlocked a homestead is that homestead makes it a bit easier to walk to your stash. You know, but at least that's how it feels like.
Safe
Slightly less annoying.
No questions asked.
So mutagenic ichor, we still have one, so we can just pick it up. Might as well just put some partial stuff back in the box. And we'll just hand this one to Dahlia. She's upstairs. That's you. I found your diary. Your secret is safe with me. And then we can just sell our stuff. So this is a two-hander. We don't want it. This is not good enough. Not good enough. It's already cunning based. We don't do cunning. So that makes it easy. 24 armor belt, but again, no resistances, and we really want resists from that. The resists are nice, but 10% damage reflected is just too good to throw away. Hey, and that was that. So we go down, walk back to the portal. And then we do ourselves a shrine. Da 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 da. Waiting blade. Ooh, rough blade. What are you? You are a big two-hander. Too bad. Then it's just no good to us. Devotion. Let's see. Last time we grabbed the Dryad and we started on Targo. No, we didn't start on Targo. That was our intention. So we're gonna grab Targo. A shield wall is gonna be our direct goal, so we're just gonna work our way up to shield wall, and after that there is some bonuses here, a bit of extra armor, and a bunch of extra health here. But on the way there, it's health, extra damage blocked, and then we get our reflection ability, which is a chance on attack, so we're gonna put it on a cadence. 8-second recharge means it will trigger often enough. Okay, let's keep pushing. Oh, for a change, there's some ethereals here. As I keep remarking on, oh, level design is nice. You just fought some ethereals, and now you just fought a bunch of bugs, and now you just got a shed with some ethereals, with some. Oh, there's just some ethereal light peeking out of the building itself, really clearly signaling like, hey, there's something interesting going on here. Please get over here. And then, of course, you're ready for more bugs. I'll just do some blitzing here. Oh, no, not the blitzing, blade arcing. That's what we do.
I can't do
that is level 34. I believe this is the level where we get 50 points invested. 1, 2, yes, all 50 points invested. Then we can get ourselves a Menhir's bulwark. It's an exclusive skill. It's exclusive with Oleron's Rage. But this one is gonna give us retaliation damage, health regen, and some extra damage absorption, and even some physical damage to boot. So it's a toggled ability, so we're gonna put it over here. Menhir's bulwark. We activate it. And now we're even tankier than before. What's our current reflection rate go up to? 124%. And it's only going to get more. So that's good. And that's it. So all the points go to Physique now. Not 10 points in Spirit. Should be enough. So the next couple of levels we'll be investing our points into the bulwark, because that's a really nice ability. At least that's how I look at it now, having only just picked it up. So Walter's notes. Wasn't quite sure what to do. Let's see. Go around here. There's a door here, but... Ah! So they work themselves inwards. Interesting. So, Dryad's Blessing, level 3. Oh, it starts out reasonably weak. Over time it gets better, the heal from Dryad's Blessing.
Do that yet.
What is it up to now? 3% plus 124, which is not a lot, but the percentage, it does increase a couple times, and I'm not entirely sure if it's 5% or 8% where it ends at, but no, that's a pretty significant point to trigger relatively frequently. Okay, let's just charge ourselves into trouble. Not entirely sure if that's a wise thing to do, but it is a fun thing to do. Nah, just kidding. These are just yellow and white bugs. They should prove no challenge at all. Let's see, we got the shrine there, and then we got a waypoint somewhere down here. Yes, over there. Oh, some slicers. Some scarecrows.
Can't do that yet.
Azar, the Raffle. Which is not actually the big guy, but it's this wisp. Or that wisp, to be more specific. Oh, you. Stand still. Fight me like a wisp. I don't know, how does a wisp fight? Good thing is we are pretty much tanking it,
I can't do that yet.
out regenerating it. And yes, it's gone. Right, you. We split it. And then we grab ourselves a waypoint. Can we knock this one over? No, but we can just walk by. Okay, good. Okay, that one has been secured. I don't think it's going to be a good thing to go after the queen. But yeah, I think we could go after the big bad ethereal amalgamation.
I can't do
Hey,
that yet.
Azar, didn't we just kill you like 2 plots of land over? Ah, this game needs more unique wisps.
That
Or is
skill's
this
not
like
ready.
Azar? Is that like the wisp name form of Spartacus? I am Azar. No, I am Azar. I am Azar. No, I am Azar. Whatever they are dead. So let's just follow the roads, and then that way we will have a nice outline of the entire area. And then next time we can just walk up to the bug hive and do some birding. Actually, we'll use our inside knowledge to just track straight north, because we know we have to go there, rather than following the big long road all the way around. We're going to be slightly more efficient. Also, there's a unique scarecrow in here.
I can't do that yet.
Crowfiend, the bruiser. Okay, we're being attacked from multiple angles. That calls for blade arc. And they kind of stopped. So there's some artillery things in the south, but they're not truly scary. So, ignore them.
I can't do that.
Definite upside of having a rather tanky build is that you can shrug off some lesser attackers. Arcane Lens, I think that's something you don't find very often,
That
and
skill's
you
not
need to
ready.
unlock the blueprint to make them. Okay, let's not stand in the ethereal goop for too long, because it does hurt. We have no defenses against ethereal, actually. 0. Arcane Lens. So there's less skill energy cost for amulet, which is a pretty decent one, actually. If you have mana issues, putting one of those in your amulet, oh, there's worse things to do. So, scarecrows. The ethereal amalgamation is going to be an interesting fight. We have 0 ethereal resistance. That area does have quite some ether resist around. Upside, of course, is we do have a decent amount of regen. It's 84. Wow, that's without Overguard. With Overguard, it's 145. So that works pretty darn well.
That skill's not ready.
And we're just standing on the edge of the ether here. That's why we're not getting hit. And we need to go slightly more west, and then up, and then to the right. Okay, just see if we can just corral a group of stuff around us. Make it slightly more interesting.
That skill's not ready.
Now this build really does excel at dealing with groups of mobs. Going one-on-one or dealing with a medium-sized group. In terms of clearing speed, most of the time it's the same. So then you might as well go for the groups and be slightly more efficient. True, you do expose yourself to a bit more risk because there's more incoming damage if there's more enemies around you. But that's why we have the armor and the resist and the regen and all that good stuff. Okay. Oh, and of course we have
That
quite a
skill's
bunch
not
of
ready.
lifesteal, which does help. It's a very nice addition to just plain old life regeneration. Downside of having lifesteal in your build, if it's the only thing you have and you're completely dependent on it, if you get frozen, if you get stunned, then of course it's really hard to leech life if you can't attack. But that's why you always want to have a bit of a baseline of regen
Can't do that yet.
in order to do that. But if the leech is just a bonus to make you even sturdier, oh, that's good. Some battered shells. Well, they are bugs after all. So if you're looking for more battered shells, you don't only have to go after wasps. This is not a bad place to hunt for them either. That's a reaver here, that looks like a melee. Sentinel had something glowing around its
Can't
face.
do that yet.
But they're just charging his melee. There's not a lot of strong casting going on just yet. Sentinel seems to have like glowing claws. And that's another slicer. Okay, we can go through here. Just walk around this clump of stuff. The flies is just gonna kill itself. Oh, one more hit, come on, you can do it. No, it just... one hit was all it needed. Oh, of course, we have a little damage over time
Can't do
component
that yet.
to our retaliation. So, now if it hits itself for like 99% of the damage, then that damage over time, that little bit of damage over time, is just gonna finish it off for us. Convenient.
I can't do that yet.
It is 34. Oh, they're keeping up. We're not falling behind in terms of levels. We're just straight on the curve, which is good. Or at least in the range of levels that we are supposed to be when we get here.
That skill's not ready.
There's some ghastly stuff going on. Possessed Archmage. Yeah, okay. You're gonna be my target, and everybody else can just retaliate themselves to
That
death.
skill's not ready.
Treasure chest and a Ornate Strongbox. Yeah, it's worth plundering, but it did draw every scarecrow out and also a
I
mage.
can't do that yet.
Ethereal Watchers, sure. Die. Can we go off there? Yes, we can. Another chest. Whoa, something is freezing. Yo. Horcrux, the terror. Let's put Overguard
Can't
on.
do that yet.
Well, during the initial engagements, the extra regen plus the damage absorption from Overguard definitely helps. Put up some more mana. Warcry. Okay, so now they're putting out quite some damage here.
That
But
skill's
we
not
are
ready.
doing more. There's a cadre of just artillery types around there, and they're just getting a bit too annoying. Here. I don't like you guys.
Yet.
I know you're a bit of an effective counter to me. No ranged counters melee,
I can't do that yet.
but that's why I don't like you. Right. But we did get a whole bunch of loot. So, you are not part of the background lights. You are actually trying to murder me. Sneaky little thing. And we got a green gun and some slicers. So, nothing truly interesting. Let's see if we can get
I
to
can't do that yet.
the boss here. It's over there somewhere, isn't it? We're just overshooting it a little bit.
That skill's not ready.
We couldn't get it before it got up. Also kind of funny that the scarecrows, they are not alive. They are possessed
Can't do
by
that yet.
the ethereal things. So if you kill the scarecrow, then Watcher comes out and actually shows its true face, which is a nice touch.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, Vanguard, some
I can't do that.
horrors. Bunch of rotting farm animals. They are farm animals, right? Yeah, I think they're farm animals. Let's go with farm animals. The alternatives would just be
That
slightly too
skill's
gruesome.
not ready.
And more scrap. Thank you for dropping that.
That skill's not
Hey.
ready.
You can always use more scrap, and especially now that it seems like the devs did buff. Just know how good crafted items are, especially the
I can't do that.
just the randomly generated armors that you get from some for some scrap. It's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, we go through here, so we don't have to go through the ether. Oh, over mind. Yeah, let's play football with
That
you.
skill's not ready.
But oh, the trade-off, of course, is that if the crafted stuff is good, then you need more scrap to craft things. It's as simple as that, really. Okay, you're ranged, so die. I think we killed most of the Meliers, but this one just keeps summoning stuff
That skill's not ready.
and being annoying. Yes, just like you. Okay, and we solved that. Good, good. Yeah, you can just stay in your cage if you don't want to be freed. If you're gonna shoot at me, then
That
you'll
skill's
remain
not
a
ready.
prisoner there. No obligation to be heroic or anything. Wooden gate. Just get through the ether stuff here. Overguard on.
I can't do that. yet.
Dominator there in the middle of the ether, which is not a good thing. Okay, let's get the heck out of there. Crystals
Can't do that
again,
yet.
also in the ether, so don't want to be in there too long. But oh, crystals summon stuff. That's why you want to kill them. Just like this one. Human remains. Okay, you.
That's locked.
Oh, you're truly stuck in here. Okay, fair. Dum dum dum. Hello, anybody who? Oh no, it's an amalgamation. Well, just have to make sure we're not gonna stand in the middle of those ether fountains. And let's not get murdered too hard here. Okay,
That
that's
skill's
potion.
not ready.
Okay, so in terms of damage output, this one definitely does have a bit of an edge over us. Ooh, multiple mobs, that looks like piñatas. Upside is we leech, right? So if we hit stuff, multiple things, then of course they help us
skill's not
leech
ready.
more life. I think we're just gonna use this as a little bit of an opportunity to just seek our distance, regenerate a little bit. Okay, like that. Overguard back on. Okay, I just don't want to be here anymore. Like that. Wait, so
That skill's not ready.
seems like no, it damage output goes up through the roof once the fountains go up. But if you just take a step back and wait for them to go down, then no, this boss is pretty doable. Okay, and there's a little bit of loot in the back that we still want to grab. painful, but it's an Northern strongbox that is worth the risk. Or the effort. It's not really a risk, it's more of an effort. Okay. And with that we can safely portal back to town and tell them that the threat is gone. Well, one of the threats. I mean, the bugs are still annoying. Hell of a good timing as well. So, hello. I've cleared out the fields. Yeah. So we got some bits, some reputation. Okay, so then, yeah, please kill the queen. I will do that. So we didn't even have the quest for that. So that's a bonus that we didn't do it. The Ether Farm, Captain Summer.
There was much commotion reported in the area around the gruesome harvest. I trust you have good news?
The abomination has been destroyed.
I see your reputation is well earned. The Legion thanks you for your service to the Emperor. With the ethereal threat crippled, we can now turn our attention to the cult of Cthon.
Eager to get started.
My scouts have reported back from the lands to the north. The situation is far worse than I ever imagined. The cult of Cthon is on our doorstep and in great numbers. Worse still, they've been capturing farmers, travelers, even my own soldiers, and using them for their blood rituals. We cannot risk the cult bolstering their forces with chthonic beings. I need you to venture out beyond Sorrow's Bastion to the north and search their camps. Rescue any survivors before the cultists can use them as sacrifices.
I'll do that. Also, we have...
The one you call Ulgrim has asked to speak with the Order of Death's Vigil, so I have come before you.
So we can choose for the Order of Death's Vigil
Stop wasting
and the others.
I have come to represent Kaiman's Chosen, as the one you call Ulgrim has requested.
So, necromancers or religious fanatics?
Just the person I'm looking for. The others may disagree with me on this, but there's something I need you to do. There
What
are
is it?
2 other groups of survivors in the region that we are aware of, but Somer and Creed do not consider them to be of strategic value. Frankly, I disagree. They may consist largely of fanatics, but fanatics aimed in the right direction can be a powerful force. I've asked representatives from both the Order of Death's Vigil and Kaiman's Chosen to visit here and speak to us. There is some obvious animosity between the 2, but perhaps we can leverage that against them. I would like you to be our representative. Speak to both of them. Learn all that you can and decide which of the 2 groups would prove to be of superior strategic value. I just don't see them working together, I'm afraid.
I'll do that. So, both factions offer their own rewards. I believe if they... So, I know the necromancers put a vendor down here if you choose for them. For Kaiman's Chosen, they might also, that might
I
just
have
be
come to
the
represent
place.
Kaiman's Chosen, as the one you call Ulgrim has requested.
So what sort of equipment do you offer? We are well equipped to deal with the fiends infesting our world. There is something to suit most fighting styles, but warriors who wage battle with physical fire and lightning will fit right in.
The one you call Ulgrim
Is more about cold, vitality and minions. So,
I have come to represent Kaiman's Chosen, as the one you call Ulgrim has requested.
yeah, we're gonna pick these guys. So, picking Kaiman's Chosen as... No, as a Melier. Still no representative. We might need to get a better reputation with them before they will send someone down here. But that's gonna be for another episode. So next episode we're gonna go bug hunting. And after we are done bug hunting, we're gonna go north, say hello to the representatives of Kaiman's Chosen, pick up the quest line there, and then move forward. But we're making pretty darn good progress. We're almost in the Blood Grove already. So, as always, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.